How we doing, chat? It is pretty big event today. This is Vagabond's match versus ED. Vagabond has been going crazy in this tournament. Hasn't dropped a match. Beat out Owen, who's actually going to be casting today and joining us in the booth. We'll see how much Owen is actually still rooting for Vagabond. And then we got Edie, who 2-0'd Balance and Gren. And, I mean, neither of these players have dropped a single set, so I'm curious how this match is going to go. It should be a good one. Yeah, Edie kind of went on a run. And the winner of this goes on to face Burp. And this actually leads into my bracket, so I gotta pay attention to the playstyle of both these players. But game one, we are going... Is that green stake? No, we're going purple stake. We're doing more purple, the same as yesterday. And we are going abandoned deck purple stake. This, I like. If we're doing high stakes, I don't mind an abandoned deck. My biggest gripe with higher stakes is just that blue stake that takes away a discard and you can't find the cards and lose to a bottom deck or something. So I think abandoned deck is a great call for a higher stakes game. Vagabond gets free tarots. We'll see how the deck fixing goes. Abandoned, you know, it does allow for some solid deck fixing. All it takes is one purple seal that you can find pretty much every round. Alright. We should be starting soon. We're gonna call up Owen.
Hello, hello.
Welcome in.
How's it going, buddy?
It's going great. I'm ready for this match. It's gonna be a good one.
I am looking forward. I think this is the match that I've looked... oh, I'm getting echo from somewhere.
Do you have my stream open?
Oh, I did have it open. That's where I stole the screenshot from.
Did you just screenshot the overlay and put the POVs on it? Or did you actually set it up?
No, I did genuinely get it. Oh, I need to update my title as well. God. Pro over here, by the way. No, it was the bar at the top as well. So there's a few things that are held together by duct tape, hopes, and dreams, but we got it to work.
Hey, we're here. We're ready to watch some Balatro. How you feeling? Vagabond, I know you guys are friends, but this guy took you out of the tournament. You want him to go all the way, or you think you want some revenge?
Well, you know, I like to think that Vagabond deserves it the most after his whole friggin' PC exploded on him. And so if he wins, I think whatever he wrote in the forum has now been changed to buying a new PC.
100%. I would love to see Vagabond not have to deal with bouncy Balatro.
And yeah, he is. He's a good buddy of mine, so I would love for him to go all the way for sure. Yeah. That said, though, IDI, we know that he can pull off the upset. He beat Ensu in playoffs last season. And so we've seen the guy do it before. It would not shock me at all to see him do it again.
Yeah. Honestly, the run he's been on in this tournament, both of these players just haven't dropped a single game. So it'll be their first loss in this game one.
Wow.
Yeah, neither
That
player.
tells you all you need to know.
Okay. You got ED stream.
Yes, I've got IDIs up. Vegas is on the way, I think.
Yeah, we're just waiting for delay.
Yep. And oh, I will say this studio mode thing. How nice is that, eh?
Yeah, you don't gotta swap to the void when you want to change something.
Setting up the overlay, it made me realize how much I was missing out on.
From stream, I streamed like years and years ago. I used Streamlabs. It just not it. OBS is way too easy.
I know. I'm hoping for no crashes today, but
Surely.
surely.
Okay, I'm gonna invite you.
Have we landed on a deck and state for these two just yet?
Yeah, we're on Purple Abandoned.
That's very surprising to me, to be honest with you.
Really?
I thought, because Vagabond, look, I mean, I'm sure as you can imagine, people were rooting for people, and when we were talking about my game with Vagabond, I got inside intel that Vagabond was very scared of playing me on Black and Purple.
Interesting.
IDI,
I mean,
I've played IDI a couple times, and IDI is a guy that bans down, usually. So to see him lead out with the banning gold and white, very surprising.
yeah, Vagabond forcing the purple and IDI forcing those like odd stakes. I don't think I've played those stakes at all. Maybe a couple games on green, but I've never run a purple game.
And so there we go. Anything to speed up the Vagabond game. I'm going to be giving him a hard time. I said to him, I said, hey, can I give you a hard time while I'm casting? And he goes, yeah, I would rather you do that than glaze me. Was his exact words.
Yeah, when casting, like if I'm watching a game back, I like when casters point out what I do wrong, even though sometimes it's frustrating, obviously, because you're thinking different things and you can't tell. You can't tell them that, oh, you're dumb, I was actually thinking this. But I like seeing where I can improve. There's so much you can learn from VOD reviewing.
For sure. Especially on the purple stake, on the black stake, where a smaller mistake can be a little bit more punishing. And it's nice to see when you go back and you look at the VOD where that mistake came from.
Yeah, for sure. I've seen, like, the biggest thing in this tournament is I've seen the importance of interest and just staying above $20. It can matter so much. I know Vagabond is a believer of interest is fake, but I think on higher stakes, you just have to respect it.
Especially on white stake, that greedy reroll can give you a lot. It can give you a lot of value on white. But on higher stakes, that downside, that $2-3, just it snowballs so quickly.
It's the difference of picking up the blue joker and staying alive.
Yeah, exactly.
At least we don't have to deal with rentals, though.
I know, we've seen a lot more purple stake in this tournament than I would have thought so far. It's kind of been the high stake default. I think I've seen more purple than I have black.
I don't know if I've seen gold yet. Actually, maybe once. But I think the higher stake players are leaning more towards purple these days.
Mm-hmm. I know it's been something that I've been doing as well as getting purple stake. The idea has kind of shifted as well. Oh, I need a full screen Vagabond.
Yeah, can you accept the stream together thing if you want to do that?
Oh, for sure. Where do I go? Where do I click on that?
Twitch dashboard, I think it should pop up. And your like notifications maybe. Or you can knock on my stream. There we go.
There we go. Okay, I think I got that.
Do you want to do share chat or no?
It doesn't matter. I will have big ol' Fraggle will be helping me out, carrying my chat. It doesn't matter to me though. Whatever.
You can deal with the bean chat.
It's my favorite place to be.
Mm-hmm. Nowhere better.
And then it's...
All right, we're in it. Round 1, no investment tag skip. And I mean, abandoned deck, you're always going for the full house. This is a pretty quick draw. I think aces 3 should just clear.
Aces, 3s, yeah, okay. I had to do a little bit of mental math there. I'm not quite that quick on my feet. Need to warm up still, you know?
I was kind of just trusting Vagabond. The guy with no calc, he's got to know all those starting hands by heart, so.
It was really funny. He was playing a team tour set the other day, and I thought the whole calc thing. He had told me that the calc thing was a sort of oh, it looks worse for the stream. But then the other day he was playing in team tour. He wasn't streaming. He was just in a VC, and he goes, nah. Even when I play by myself, I don't play with calc. It's better practice.
I mean, he's gonna be ready for MLB. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing him there for sure.
I mean, both players taking the exact same line. I think the decisions have been pretty clear. 10-4 on abandoned or walkie-talkie, and some lucky cards early, always a good take. So this is a very standard start. There's literally zero deviation.
Yeah. I mean, when the game sometimes the game just tells you what needs to happen, and I mean, they're just gonna get to it, you know. Now this is the first point of interest for me, especially on higher stakes. Some people hate this voucher, and I do not get it.
I think I prioritize interest as ante more than the voucher. It depends how much I'm buying in these shops. But you just have to have more money to buy that.
Yeah. I mean, we see the skip again from both players. No pack either, which I thought was slightly interesting.
Was it a card pack or a celestial? I thought it was.
I thought it was one celestial, one card pack. Maybe I'm wrong. Somebody in chat definitely was paying a little bit more attention than me.
Vagabond would open that card pack. I think it was 2 celestials. I mean, we're just playing this same game. We might get a PvP tie.
I know it's gonna come down to throwaway hands in PvP. There's not much to say so far.
Maybe
Let's see. Do we get something here?
You can sell both of these for an extra $1 of interest.
Now, I will say, on purple, this is where I would deviate from IDI right here, is this Celestial pack with 3 blockers, a 4-of-a-kind level, maybe a straight level, just things to win that PvP.
I like that line. 4-of-a-kind can be consistent. I feel like walkie-talkie, the levels aren't doing that much because you have all the base molten chips from that, but even a full house level, when you're taking such a similar line, and you know your opponent's likely on a similar line, you have to find a way to get an advantage. And that definitely could be a way.
Yeah, 100%. You gotta find the deviation somewhere early when, I mean, the seed has, in fact, played itself so far. There we see the clearance sale from IDI. And greedy roll as well. What more do you want? Emperor from the greedy roll.
We're spending down for the spectral. Does Vagabond's not spending down as hard?
Let's see it. There's a...
Moon card is a PvP winner.
Yup, Moon card for sure, a PvP winner with walkie-talkie.
Vagabond looking at the swashbuckler for +1 malt after we bought the voucher.
That's just a meaningful +1 malt. And you know, this is something I'll never understand. Players always love to spend down for the spectral pack, but they'll never open the celestial pack that's right beside it in the spending down.
I mean, a lot of players are just in the mindset early celestials are never worth. Especially with this moon card, we're just playing a flush house for sure.
Yep. Vagabond without the moon card, and I mean, I can't imagine he takes a greedy roll from 13 to 8. So.
Yeah.
No iron.
Okay, both players are putting it on the 9. The 4 is a little questionable when you're trying to play all those in this PvP. You're probably going to want to discard that. And they're just, I mean, the only divergence has been that roll this game.
Yeah, exactly. 1 reroll and
a high card level.
I mean, I would say that it looks like it's gonna be enough, but I think I have ads on Vagabond stream, so I'm gonna need you to help me out here.
Vagabond got the Emperor from the purple seal, so he has that same moon hermit.
Yeah, that was a rough spectral pack as well. There was Talisman in there as well. We drew all the way up to a 9. I don't know which one I want.
I mean, on abandoned, it's gotta be purple. Ooh, we could do 5 of a kind. Probably definitely greeting to save this death for that purple seal. But the flush house draw looking a little risky.
This is... I got more ads. I need to hit the emote for everybody. But yeah, this IDI spot is it's ugly because you know both players have to find the deviation from somewhere. We've now used our moon card, and you know you don't want to death something like that, even if it is to win a PvP.
Because IDI had to make room for the purple, they used the moon card to get that death. And they're not going to be able to build this aces and fours flush house. Yeah,
I mean, it does look like IDI is going to... I say waste the death, but is it a wasted death if it gets you there?
What did IDI Magician? Because you don't feel too bad if it's on the lucky 10. Oh, they did. They just did different suits and not drawing the lucky card. I mean, that could win it. Vagabond can just do the mental math to figure out whether he needs to go for the better hand here.
Yeah, I mean, lucky enough, it's easy mental math for the guy. You know, we're not putting him to work quite yet.
And notably, Vagabond had turn order, so if he pulls out 10s and 4s flush house, which I don't think is possible if we full greed, but if he does, he should take the PvP.
It seems like that. So
just playing the... I mean, maybe we draw some 10s after this, and it's enough. I really don't think
it does. It comes down to throwaways when it gets
4
this
of a
close.
kind. 4 of a kind, not even going to get you there. The high card level with the plus 20 proc?
With the plus 20?
And plays the 4 of a kind. Punish for no calc. Just no reason not to play the lucky card there. I feel like any player knows that 4 of a kind wasn't winning.
That's a heartbreaking one as well, because you want to say, how much are your morals worth? And to this Vagabond guy, the next round in the 10K tournament seems to be that far.
Eternal Photograph on Abandoned deck. We have this walkie-talkie for tempo scoring. Vagabond passes on it in the pack. I mean, it works with the walkie-talkie, just 1 strength away, but Eternal Photo can just be bait sometimes, and an unabandoned, that's even more so the case.
Yeah, it's scary as well, especially, like, you look at it, right, and you know that you are at least 1 strength away from even having a chance. It's not 1 strength away and all of a sudden you're playing it every hand. It's 1 strength away to give hope to the situation.
There's the strength.
Yeah, there it is. Never mind.
Did Vagabond picked up Tarot Merchant? No, IDI hasn't done that yet. They're at the same point in shop. Vagabond a little bit ahead because of how they used the Hermit, I think.
Yeah, I think IDI was right out of the blind. Vaga waited a second for it. But that Tarot Merchant, I'll tell you, I was watching the Startoad Sizak game last night, and I was one of the lovely members of the Bean Chat. And I saw many people, I think there's a misunderstanding about Tarot Merchant. And while we sit here and just get out of blinds, I think somebody in chat asked who won last night. Toad took it home 2-1. Good to see from I don't know, Toad's big friend of mine. Anyways, Tarot Merchant, yes. Tarot Merchant doubles the amount of tarots that you get for 10% less jokers. Everything else comes from planets. Tarot Merchant, good. I don't know. That was my rant from last night watching that.
Yeah, I think, especially on Abandoned, when all those value generators like Magician or Devil, you're going to be able to consistently draw those cards. You already have a purple seal that you want to get debts for. I mean, and there's a Red Seal King. That's another reason for a Tarot Merchant.
There's the Red Seal King. You can't ask for a much better reason than that.
Eternal Photograph looking pretty good right now.
Moon card as well to make the flush house even easier. But yeah, that's the and IDI does end up going with the Tarot Merchant. I mean, especially after you see the Red Seal King, absolutely required. There's like 3 messages in chat being here that say beaten dead. Are you doing okay? Is it?
Yeah, they took
Is this
me
an
out back.
Owen? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, took you out back. Oh god, Owen solo mission. Well, I mean, this next PvP, I don't know if it was a pack or if IDI. I mean, I guess Vaga still has a shop, but it's hard to argue with 5 jokers to 2 jokers, isn't it?
It is a lot. We're seeing another moon card come out. This deck is getting pretty fixed for that flush house.
Mm-hmm.
Vagabond likely going to use it in this blind here. I mean, it's just a whole hand of clubs. I mean, what are these? I guess all of these jokers just work with the flush house pretty perfectly.
The flush house is great. I think people, they hate on the flush house. It's all, I need to build 2 cards. I need to build 2 cards. But it's just, especially on these higher stakes where, you know, oh, you're limited to a few death cards, a few death cards a game, where the flush house 1 suit changer makes life a lot easier.
This Hangman Fool does feel pretty bad when you have the Tarot Merchant, but maybe Vagabond won't find another Tarot here. There's a moon card, but
deathing the purple seal for Vega seems to have paid off here, because now we've got Hangman Fool, and I mean, even on purple deck, we're going to see so much of our stake, or so much of our deck, sorry, on purple stake, that, I mean, it's so much value, because now we're going to see these 2 purple seals again.
Oh, actually, I forgot we missed the death on the purple for IDI.
Yep, yeah, we used the death to win the PvP on the 10 of clubs. And, I mean, here we go. Here is Vagabond now, 4 less cards in the deck. Down a life. And, I mean, it looks like it's going to be down 2 if the cards fall the way that you would like them to. IDI Moon card upstairs going to be enough to take the PvP home, I think.
It's looking good. Also, this Devil on a King, very nice. 1 purple in the deck to potentially greed for, but Vagabond. Oh, IDI plays a 2-pair here.
Yeah, that's the Space Joker. I'm not sure if you caught it, but the first 2-pair that he played just for turn order proc the Space Joker, and then the second one also did it. And now, I mean, you can't ask for much more. I assume both players are at the same point in the lucky queue. I haven't seen anything to suggest otherwise. So
with 2 lucky cards in the hand.
Here we go. And yeah, there's the lucky queue. IDI takes it home again.
Golden ticket right after you.
The ticket. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I didn't see IDI with the devil card, but here we go. Let's see how brain rotted can we get our purple state game. And I mean, it's been so close as well so far. If you're Vagabond, it can be tough to realize that you're down just a little bit of turn order. It says being gone again. Well, here we go, back on the solo mission. And so if you're Vagabond here, this is an important lesson for anybody that does want to get better at BMP. You know, start asking yourself, what have I seen so far that my opponent could have taken that would have got me to that point? And so far, oh my, I'm trying not to laugh. You guys keep saying vape break, and it's making me crack up. I think just the entire chat is trying to get me to, like, crack up. It's so funny. It's a good lesson, you know, because now You're up. Oh, guys, I missed it. Wait, hold on. IDI, I don't think got out of that blind. Well played, I guess. That's what we get for taking the ticket.
Unabandoned, that is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, especially with, you know, we've got enough scoring jokers there and 1 million clubs in the deck to make do.
I mean, pretty rough draws for Vagabond as well. Just the power on that
Vega
kind
just
of is
gets
enough.
there. That was a 20 molt right at the end there to get him out.
A Chad. I mean, the Eternal Photo.
The Eternal
You win
photo,
the game if you take it.
Holy.
It is obviously a gamble joker, but just gambling -1 joker slot. Eternal Chad is also tempting here with the golden ticket. I don't think Vagabond's taking it though.
Oh, I love that. Maybe he is. I love the hallucination cycle either way. If when you see a joker that you want there along with the hallucination, and you just, you know, I'm already opening the $3 celestial packs on Purple State, but I mean, you get a sweetener of a tarot card as well.
I think I keep the hallucination over Spaceman, or at least Popcorn.
Yeah, the hallucination is better than the popcorn for sure. It was funny. IDI found another popcorn. He sold popcorn, rolled, and there was a +20 popcorn.
There's.
Oh, hey, speaking of Vagabond,
we've got
I know
the
that
ticket. This is a pretty good Vagabond. We do already have purples. We have Tarot Merchant. I don't know if IDI picked that up.
IDI did get to the Tarot Merchant. I mean, I think, you know, good Tarot Merchant. And, I mean, with the Vagabond now, that Vagabond is hilariously not at, I'm scratching my noggin trying to figure this one out. I think what happened is it was the, Vagabond blocked a popcorn in the common queue, so the Chad came one sooner. I forgot what I was saying now.
The Chad was next to death for IDI.
Now, the Devil, notably, the Devil for IDI went down on the 10 and not the Red Seal King. And so, I mean, Vagabond didn't draw it here, but obviously this death is saved for one thing and one thing only.
Wow, the Spaceman procs. Level 4 Flush House.
We got one from a pack, and I think everything else has also just been Spaceman. Vega got out of that blind as well with a 3 of a kind, the blind before. Got it with a 3 of a kind, got the Spaceman proc and the 20 molt. Got everything.
Damn. Spending down for Vagabond a little expensive here, but with the golden ticket, it's easy to get that money back and do the Vagabond. So it's gonna be an obvious play.
I find Vega there. He wanted to sell the hallucination for the Vagabond instead of the Space Joker, and so he opened both packs. But now when we take this Vagabond, we're gonna have this like a very ugly roll down. We're gonna 28, 23, 17, 10. So we're gonna be on $10, and we're either taking Telescope or an $8 roll. Neither of those are gonna be very fun.
I probably take the $8 roll.
So easy to say, and then you're looking at, you know, $20 worth of stuff that you want in the shop, and it's let's see. And then we sell the Space Joker anyways, so we changed our mind, and let's those are two things that are both pretty damn good. 3-2, you know, both players have got one scoring joker. IDI's popcorn does not count. I hate to say it. And you're looking at Eternal Loyalty card, and it's, you know, how much time is left in this game.
It feels really bad to take this for this PvP because you can't get it online, and it's going to be not synced, and you won't be able to play all your hands for Vagabond. It's a nasty loyalty card. Are we taking it?
It's a very poorly timed loyalty card, but oh,
Death Fool. There's the rebate.
I think I've changed my mind about this Eternal Loyalty card, just to be honest with you. Now, obviously, you know, commentators curse. I have the power of hindsight. You know, Vega doesn't get to look down and see, well, there's a rebate coming, so maybe I shouldn't take it. But here we are. And it is. It's ugly. It's poorly timed. Vagabond now has to fight through where, you know, he could still have a Space Joker, could still have a hallucination.
I mean, I don't know who's taking this PvP. We've got the Death Fool on that king, and Vagabond's gonna have to use this death because we have purple seal value, we have Vagabond value, and we have no consumable slots. That does feel bad because you could instantly get up to 3 red seal gold kings with ticket.
Yeah, it's an ugly spot for Vagabond here. It's not comfortable. Especially, you know, if you were up 3-2 on lives and you're in this really crummy spot, you can decide right now, hey, I'll just lose this PvP in exchange for all this value. The Vagabond doesn't really have that option. And so we have to, you know, look for our kings, look for winning cards here. Because going down to 1 is scary as hell.
It is brutal to see, though. We've lost all of the tarot cards this seed, and we bottom deck the king again, and the flush house.
And the flush house is really killer. IDI, just even that 4 of a kind 10s now is
Vagabond
putting Vaga down to 1. I mean, Vagabond's got, you know, again, 1 scoring Joker once we get into the blinds. And, I mean, we've already lost a life to 1 blind this game. I think we might...
I mean, the flush house levels... Flush house levels are strong.
Yeah, I mean, it's not to get us here, but now we're playing the game of, you know, Vagabond has to get lucky every time. IDI has to get lucky once.
I like Vagabond's position with the Gold King to death, but there's a Death Fool for IDI. I'm not sure if they're gonna... Yeah, they're just building into 10s. I think that is what Vagabond needs.
Yeah, we're just throwing the 10s at him, you know? Let's just... Oh, we need a lucky proc.
That too.
I saw Vaga get 1, but I didn't think it was going to be enough to force the hand of IDI. We could be playing a different game here, actually.
I mean, level 2 flush 5 versus level 4 or 5 flush house.
Yeah, it was 4 or 5, and I mean, we've still got a hand. We've got 3 clubs. 1 lucky proc here. There it is. There's the first. There's a second, I think... That does it. Oh no.
They needed both of those.
Yup, yeah, needed both. If you get 1, you're either fooling death for some random 4 or just, you know, hoping for the best. Vagabond, you know, eternal loyalty card. Let's see, does IDI go for it as well?
It's such better timed as well. You can just play... Actually, we have 5 hands, so it's still going to be nasty.
Well, the timing is definitely better for IDI, who now gets to, you know, see the loyalty card and think about it going into the PvP. Where, oh god, Vaga is gonna have... He's gonna have a rough time surviving these blinds if he doesn't draw. We've seen, you know, 2 exceptionally terrible bottom decks for the guys so far. And, I mean, 1 more just kills him, so...
And it's selling the devil, I assume, for the chariot, just from the tempo that 2 Red Seal Steel Kings provides.
Yeah, it's exceptional for Vagabond, especially IDI doesn't have gold on the Red Seal King. Oh, ooh. Nor does he even have a second one yet. I mean, more interestingly, though, here comes the blueprint for Vagabond.
IDI is still building into 10s. I mean, just a photograph. I guess Vagabond still hasn't been able to death the king because they just haven't drawn it. But it could be an advantage if something comes up to work with that king. Never mind,
yeah,
we got
definitely.
the exact
you don't
same.
Need much either.
2 Red Seal Steel Kings. We got the exact same scenario for both players.
Yep, there we go. So IDI does find it. Vaga, though, has just played this ticket a little bit better, is ahead a roll or 2. And now this blueprint is scary, scary snowball potential. If he finds that king, it could get very ugly. He can death it in the other order as well to keep 1 gold if he's really greedy.
The amount of value that Vagabond has lost to this bottom decking king is just brutal to see.
Yeah, it's been rough. And here comes the blueprint for IDI. With, oh my god, so he sees it with rebate because of the popcorn block earlier? Wait, that's insane!
I mean, can you even take both though? I don't think so.
Oh, I mean, this ticket might... I know we all love ticket here, you know, we're on the ticket train.
No,
but...
this ticket's way better. We have Chad and 4 gold cards. Yeah.
So, there you know, there's the evaluation. We do go with the ticket. I don't know, on Abandon, we've got... You can also, if you're feeling really fun, sell a walkie-talkie and just die to the blind.
That's also a line.
No, don't do that.
I mean,
let's be smart.
How many blinds? I mean, getting out of Vagabond is big because you're probably not going to want to play all your hands here. 3 hands to play for IDI. You can get a lot of value still on Abandoned deck with 38 cards in the deck.
I'm not sure if you saw that, but Vagabond just played the flush house. If he doesn't get that 20 multi, he's dead to that blind.
Wow.
And he did that. Yeah, he did that. Decided to risk the life. I mean, he doesn't have the couch, so I feel bad saying it. You know, I'm dunking on the guy for something that he doesn't know. But we did that for $4 extra on our ticket.
I mean, you copy the ticket, it's compounding. There's just nothing in these rolls. Vagabond.
These rolls have been rough. The best scoring in the seed so far has been this walkie-talkie. If you didn't take this walkie-talkie, I mean, you would be dead in ante 3. This has been rough.
Also, okay, the loyalty card is not too bad here. I didn't realize Vagabond still had another blind.
Yeah, I trust Vagabond to be able to count at least as high as 4. So get it, chat. Get it? 'Cause...
He's counting his bills, I see.
Vag just scaring everybody a little bit, but we've got the loyalty card where it needs to be. And I mean, here comes the nothing rolls for IDI as well. I wonder on 3 lives, if you're IDI, is that certificate takeable?
We have a red seal king in purples. I don't think it is.
I can't. I need to zoom in a little here. A 38 card deck, maybe not. Little scary. There's another death on the red seal for IDI.
Yeah, with the steel on it now. There's a steel joker, probably going to be pass here, but I mean, with the levels, it could honestly be better than walkie. I doubt it, though. We've got 2 steel in the mind.
You're at the part of the game as well, at 3-1, where I say sometimes that Balatro multiplayer is just a game of chicken, where if I sell that golden ticket and take that steel joker, I think if you're IDI, you could just win the game. And so it forces Vaga to, have to make a similar decision. Ooh. Oh, look who it is!
This is a big bean. We've lost so much value to having to discard and not keep taros up top.
With a couple... Go on.
The bean for IDI would have probably been GG. We have 2 red seal steel kings. And we're ready for PvP with that. It just is dependent on can they draw them now, but Vagabond doesn't have that same option to take the bean to keep those steals. It's looking rough, but Vagabond is ahead in shop here. We've got a couple more rerolls. There's a chariot. That's step 1.
Another reason to have taken the bean. But yeah, we are I don't know, at a certain point Vagabond is going to see a scoring joker and make everybody sad with this golden ticket. And honestly, I think if I was in that spot, it would have been, I think that bean would have been enough for me.
Vagabond doesn't respect the bean. He's going to feel the punishment from it here.
Look, I'm just saying, if he bottom decks these kings, we're going to
See, look, we're
We'll
dropping
have to tell
steel.
them afterwards.
Being already at minimum, providing 1.5x.
People don't realize how strong the steel cards can be. IDI gets to hold one there. And there you go. There's more kings as well. This is the point as with all these steel cards where, you know, you think to yourself, we've seen 3 Mars levels in shop. Could have opened another planet pack. It's even just the high card level to get this turn order here. I mean, Vaga's gonna give it to us by, because he has to draw for another king. But this is why you take the crummy planets. If you are trying to improve, start taking the crummy planets, start getting turn order, life feels so much better.
Yeah, I think this seals it. I see a lot of steel on one side of the screen. This is 80,000 for IDI without loyalty card.
Yeah, that's without as well. We're gonna need the Vagabond mid-roll of Lucky Procs here to even stand a chance, I think. Only one comes.
1.3 million.
Oh,
16x? Is that guaranteed?
1610.
It's very close.
It's so close, actually. I think he
Zero
does get
lucky
there, but
procs. I mean, we can actually never mind. There's a chariot up top. It is.
yeah, the
100%
chariot
CP.
up top gets there.
Also a potential flush 5 draw.
Yep, chariot goes down. Put the luckies first. And we're there. Game 1 to IDI. That was, hey, if you want my honest take, that was stellar Balatro played by both players. IDI dropped 1 life to a blind, but other than that, it was, I mean, the same the whole way down.
Yeah, look at the Joker lineup. Almost exact same line. And honestly, a big factor there is just not being able to utilize the tarots on Vagabond's side with those unlucky bottom decks on the king and not getting that chariot death that he would have gotten sooner. And it just matters in that last PvP.
Yeah, it was a rough one where if those red seals came up, you know, we could have been having a whole different conversation. I know that difference, 600k, looks a lot when we're only talking about 1.5 mil, but that's a 1 red steel. That bean in the shop, I'm just saying, would have got us there.
I don't think so. Vagabond only had he had 1 more steel in the deck. I hate to admit it.
Oh, I thought we got the chariot down on the red seal.
No, just because Vagabond bottom decked, he had to steal that 6 instead of the red seal king and then death the gold card. So that mattered coming into the last PvP.
I was gonna complain about the ticket brain rot. Let's see, we'll go over and we'll let the people know. What are the bans? We've got Vaga bans Black Stake, IDI bans Gold, Vaga bans Purple, IDI bans White. So we are gonna say, we're gonna see some Green Stake happening here. You know, one of the stakes of all time. And, you know, just in case you think to yourself, well, it's Green Stake, it's gonna play different, you're gonna have less money. We're on Yellow deck, so I feel like we've just offset it. Yeah, I don't see. I feel like players were trying to do different things with these bans, but we've ended on the incredibly rare green yellow. Now there was a 1 second. I've got to run to the washroom here from one of the players, so we're gonna hang out, I think. But yeah, I mean, that was stellar Balatro from both sides. IDI dropped it to a blind. I think Vaga needed to realize, I think, that he was in a little bit more trouble. Maybe the thought process was regarding the Eternal Loyalty, thinking to himself, IDI saw this Eternal Loyalty up 3-1, he doesn't need to take it. But, I mean, hey, IDI, he wins the game of chicken, that's why I say it. He wins the game of chicken. He says, I'm going to take this loyalty, I'm going to kill you, and then it doesn't matter that I'm losing value from hallucination.
Yeah, I mean, it was such a quick game. There was little moments to gain variance, and it just happened to be the draws.
Yeah, yeah, it was too greedy or not greedy enough. And I actually am gonna make sure that the players put it on yellow green because I've switched the overlay, but I'm not confident because I still can't believe that we're playing yellow green.
I mean, if someone forces me to play green, I'm putting it on yellow. That's all I gotta say. Give me the closest you can to blank deck white stake. I'm a simple guy.
Oh, the old school days of the challenge deck where you just simply didn't get
Yeah.
anything.
Blank deck white.
Yeah, we are yellow green. Well, let's have some fun, I suppose. Oh, do I have to do the Zano thing where I go in and pause one of the streams for a second?
To sync them up. It doesn't really
I
work
watched.
well with both of them on Twitch.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Ah, you know what? It's close enough. I think we're only off by a second or two.
Yeah, I got that same desync.
Heart flush. And I mean,
Crazy to
looking forward.
draw for their heart flush there with this starting draw. I guess the second draw makes it. Okay, that's how we got there.
We have one of the easiest ways to make your Balatro multiplayer games Twitter is by taking a seance, because you'll die to a blind and then you're playing a 3-life game. Oh,
No suit changers in this pack. Got the magician. I mean, you have to take the seance is really where it is. Magician versus devil first pack. What do you take?
Devil Magician. So if you ask me, holy pack as well, holy value in the shop. If you asked me a couple weeks ago, I think I would have said to you Devil, just to have something to dig for. And then the other day, I might have lost 2 or 3 games on the bounce, and every single one I didn't take an early Magician. And then when I did take a Magician, the very first proc was $20, and I just sat there and I, mourned my death of, hey, my opponent got this $20 40 minutes ago. I think I might be coming around to it.
I mean, IDI losing quite a lot of value there. They were looking for that seance flush, didn't play their lucky card in the remaining hand. So lucky is not paying off too much. There's a hack. Superposition is also pretty good here. We already have the photo, which makes the hack a little less tempting, and the lucky face cards. Both players doing that same king, queen, magician, which I'm definitely a magician over devil. I'm just a gambling man. What can I say?
Superposition seance synergy, by the way. I saw in chat Estracom said buffoon pack. And I mean,
Kinda.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Vagabond is going to get out in 1 in this blind. That's going to be a bit of a divergence in econ. See if that matters.
Yep. Vagabond's gonna get to go into the shop with a couple more dollars.
Getting the voucher.
He's gonna get the voucher. That could be big.
Hack superposition. This is just a choice. But I feel like with the photograph, I do go superposition there. Vagabond gonna take the hack.
Yeah, Vega goes hack, and I mean, the mindset is kind of just, take the good jokers. Hack is a good joker. Hack is a way to lose the game.
Yeah, I mean, you can 100% get rewarded for that, but the superposition is just always gonna at least provide some value.
I know, it feels like a lot of value. That superposition for IDI gave a world card, so we're gonna see the first seance proc.
Blue Seal King IDI doesn't take it.
That's insane, actually.
Blue Seals early on can be very strong. Well, IDI still doesn't get the straight flush. They don't get the straight flush.
I know.
With 0 spades in that hand, and decides not to
World debt. So I was saying the other day, I feel like some people are skeptical to take the Blue Seal. It's I don't want to add that to my deck. I don't really care. But how many games have you sat there and you've thought to yourself, man, I wish I had a Blue Seal right now?
Yeah,
It's such a nice thing to dig for as well.
With the main scoring in the seed being this photograph, some levels to trigger before that can be very strong.
Yeah, especially, I mean,
Brainstorm in the pack.
Seance. We've got the Seance to get to as well. Oh.
Sucks that you got to do it in PvP, but that's too much value to lose. You're gonna copy that Seance for sure.
Oh, that gets scary. Scary for sure. And I mean, does Vega have Big Blind? I don't know. He does. Okay, I was gonna say I know that Vagabond guy. He doesn't play the fastest, but
yeah, I'm curious. I don't think they took a roll, so we should still see Brainstorm in the Buffoon pack to save some money here.
Yeah, it should be. I wonder if I wasn't counting if IDI took 1 or 2, but IDI didn't get the voucher, so I wonder if, you know, that gave him the money for 1 more roll.
We'll see.
And I mean, this is another voucher that we want. You want the world card for the Seance?
Yeah,
You just want
there's a lot to buy.
I
I think you have to spend down here.
Does he go world for Seance?
You have exactly enough for a Buffoon pack. I think you take this Buffoon pack every time. $4 to get... Oh, you can't go both. You have to sell the... I thought the world would be $1. Yeah, you have to sell
Mad Joker.
I thought we got the second voucher, but does get the Brainstorm in the pack.
Mm-hmm. Does get to the Brainstorm, and hilariously, IDI is going to take the first one again off of just the back of the Abstract Joker, assuming draws are nice to both players.
I mean, obviously there is the choice to copy Photograph with Seance, but I guess that's... Actually, no, after with a 4x, it does become more. So Vagabond could take it if they do have turn order here, but
I was definitely say, we're going to see how greedy players get here.
I guess they can't get turn order down Abstract.
Yeah, turn order is a rough ask, and there is the Seance proc for IDI. Let's see, how much does he want this PvP?
Still another hand as well. I think you gotta rip it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh wait, almost messed up.
Wait, superposition. Oh no.
The Seance procs before it is based on Joker order, but they almost messed that up.
That would have been hilarious. Just to be honest with us.
I don't think they know that this... Okay, they're somewhat confident, almost selling the superposition. You get Aura Sigil.
Whole Sigil. Oh, we don't draw a second one, though. Little knowledge check there is always a fun thing.
I mean, this Aura does become more useless when we're copying Seance. We don't got the room for that.
Mm-hmm.
Though it did provide quite a lot of value.
And I mean, here comes the... Oh, not on this draw. I was going to say, here comes the straight flush for Vaga, but we don't see it on this draw.
Differing discards. We'll see, we need an Ace of Spades.
There's the Ace of Spades. And now, does Vaga copy the photo? If Vaga copies the photo, I mean, he doesn't know that IDI doesn't have another hand. But, we're into Seance as well. There's the Aura Sigil. Sigil is going to get us 2 more Spectral cards, man. That is something.
I mean, I think with the photocopy, Vagabond still loses that PvP because the next hand IDI had.
Yeah, IDI had just enough to push him over if Vaga did, so... Good game sense there from Vaga.
Gets voucher immediately.
Well, with this Seance, you know, that voucher is worth a hell of a lot more. You know, there is a world here where Vaga gets 2 straight flush procs here.
Yeah, with the Sigil as well. I mean, I can assume that's what we're going for. We're going to discard all our spades to keep that potential straight flush. We're going low straight flush, never mind.
Yeah, we're going low on Vaga. IDI sees the high one. Doesn't get out as we saw.
Diamonds.
Oh, does get out because the Abstract Joker was the difference. Now, on Wraith, holy.
Going the Spectral, I mean...
I was gonna say that the most beautiful thing here is that you get to open this spectral pack and know that there's no Ankh or no Wraith.
Those are the two things to worry about. But I think we're ripping the Ankh Wraith. I love this.
We're ripping the Ankh for sure.
Hex Ankh as well. That makes it a lot more tempting. Buys a crafty over the voucher as well.
Yeah, crafty, I mean, I guess you still have a blind, and living is an important thing, you know? I think somehow a life is still underrated in this community. And Vaga's gonna do it as well. This is awesome.
I mean,
this is the
it does even it out
classic.
for Vagabond. And I think they are just up on a little bit of value with that blue seal and the voucher.
Yeah, the voucher is the big one for me. IDI has is a little bit further in the tarot queue, having taken the superposition instead of the hack. Not much further, only like 2 procs I think we saw.
Vagabond not gonna make the same play. I mean, having this Ankh in your consumable slot with the Brainstorm Seance hurts so bad. There's also a death, like, but we're still doing it. We don't go Hex. We lose 2.25x for the familiar.
And it doesn't help that the familiar was stinky as well, man. It was a gold card, a wild, and a lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, a bonus, sorry, not a wild.
I mean, we've got a 5 of a kind. That's some tempo. Also taking...
Yep, here we go.
The Wraith is Campfire. IDI still hasn't popped this Wraith, by the way. Not popping it before entering that blind before is just crazy to me, but we're going to use it here.
Oh, well, there we go.
Selling out of triple hallucination to hopefully take another life here.
Yeah, I mean, it's awkward because both players did the Wraith on.
I mean...
And I think both players took the Crafty Joker thinking, this probably wins the PvP.
If Vagabond can get this hallucination value, we've got Campfire. That's scaling.
Yep, a quick 2x here with everything is gonna be enough to get there. Now I will say this, I know it's a lot of chips, but Vega needs to draw something here.
Does have it guaranteed with the death at least.
And we're gonna risk. Why are we playing?
It.
Oh, never mind. Wait, surely
we hit the sigil. There's okay. You can death the blue seal and get a flush level here still. Doesn't get the gold seal though.
He wanted death for the gold seal. Luckily, you know, you have your death target. You have 2 in this blind, so you get to pick. Cause
not using death here can be punishing. We're losing blue or purple value, keeping the death, and we know this hallucination's coming, so it's not going to be able to get that much value out of it. Yeah, there it is.
Yep. I mean, we don't have the money to cycle it, really.
Oh, we can't even take it. Can't even take it, and that's just because we weren't able to get gold card value. I think you go gold card over a flush level, so very much punished for holding this death, but does draw the king at least for this blind.
Vega.
Wow.
Oh no! We have to discard we have to get the king out now.
You could try to draw the 5 of a kind and then use the immolate afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Play your best hand second to last, and then rip the immolate on your last one. Just an awkward spot for an immolate. We saw Vega being, you know, too selective with his deaths or not selective enough, I should say, with his deaths in the last one.
Vagabond
red field just
going flushes as well. I mean, now passing on the death to get the blue seal makes even less sense. And I can't help but think the 5 of a kind is just more. Even selling crafty and copying a 1.25x Campfire. We do have this Empress 5, which is going to be a lot in a flush, or this holographic.
Yeah, IDI is seeing this holographic on the Jack, and with the, I mean,
the brainstorms.
The Hex.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of
The
scoring.
Hex is gonna pull it all through here, I think, because both players are really looking at nothing at all. And IDI does exactly what I was saying, where you play your best hand second to last. And Vaga's not gonna be there because he's down 2 polychromes. Which is just, that's one way to lose a game for sure.
Yeah,
And
we're
we
getting
sell
rid
out
of
the
the
life.
gold
Yeah,
for the
we sell
immolate.
out the life to immolate nicely. I mean, that's rough from Vaga. He kind of gets scared. He sees the ghosts of the familiar. And, you know, he's scared that it goes glass card and he gets into some trouble. And as a result, goes familiar and he's just down early.
I mean, here's the thing. Down lives on Campfire, we're up on Econ. It's definitely a way to take this PvP. IDI not selling these planet cards to scale it. Vagabond also has the voucher with this Campfire. That is another huge factor.
That is big. That voucher
Bloodstone.
is, you know, Vaga is going to have to make a decision here as well. Here comes Bloodstone.
I guess a red seal very important. The Sixth Sense is very much in the way though.
Yeah, it can be scary to roll with Sixth Sense for this exact reason. You know, you see something that you want, you still have 3 6s in your deck. It's not a great spot to be sat in for Vagabond. Because now he has to make this decision. And let me tell you, I'm glad I'm not making this decision.
Yeah. One life feels bad selling some scoring right now. Gonna be in the exact same lineup as IDI, just down double polychrome. Is up the Heart Gold Seal Kings that Vagabond's been building. You know, flush 5, flush house potential. Getting that earlier can be very strong in a way to win the PvP. I can't help but think this Campfire is going to be more guaranteed this ante. But in the future, it's just going to cost money.
Yeah, Campfire can be a weird one, because on the lower stakes, you know, your whites and your greens, you're sat there thinking to yourself, man, do I really want to spend all this money on a Joker that's going to be a 5x? And on the higher stakes, you know, black, purple, gold, you're thinking to yourself, man, I don't really want to spend the little money I have building a 2x Campfire. And Vagabond, I mean, he does that as well. IDI, I'm not sure if you've noticed, just now got the gold seal. And Vagabond's got 3 of them.
That is going to be very nice. Missing the Sixth Sense value also feels bad. I believe IDI was able to get that blue seal in the small blind. Right?
Yeah, IDI saw blue seal and small blind, and then it comes back again, blue seal and big blind. Vagabond doesn't draw it here. Luckily, I mean, it's not so much missing the trance that you're too upset about. What's upsetting is that now Vagabond in this next shop, when he's doing all of his valuations, in his mind, selling out of the Sixth Sense is selling out of 2 more spectral cards.
For sure. Yeah, this photograph is coming up in shop. We'll see if Vagabond sells out of the Sixth Sense. It does feel bad to get rid of that Campfire that was obviously just going to be more than 2x, but you're in a bit of a scary spot with that PvP coming, already down to 2 lives. Here's the hack. It does come back, so you don't get rewarded for keeping that the whole game at all. But that is something that can work with Bloodstone. We'll see if IDI takes it. Vagabond very much built into heart face cards at the moment.
Yeah, Vaga, that gold seal did wonders for him. That early standard pack, partly in part fueled by the clearance sale voucher as well, just lets him like push his advantage just a little further once the good things do come.
We know a Sun card's coming up in this tarot queue. That was from an Emperor. I'm not sure how it's going to work out if Vagabond also gets the Sun from that Emperor. But with that Red Seal 9 and the hack as well, you can get that online so quickly.
Yeah, Vagabond. I mean, we've got the money for Vagabond to roll, so I figure he sees the Sun. But, I mean, this photo is an ugly valuation. You saw him check how many 6s he's got left there. And it's in part because he missed it in that one blind. And so he's still looking at 2 spectral cards from this Sixth Sense. I wonder if you told him one of them's a trance, if he would just go on and sell it.
I mean, we're not going to get punished for passing on this photo. I think taking the hack with the sun, we can just go towards that. And it is going to be more scoring because the acrobat's just 3x versus 2x.
Yeah, hack comes back. Let's see. IDI's making the same valuation here as do I take the hack? And it's...
Vagabond doesn't have the sun to help make the decision, so it's a lot harder when you're so built into face cards. IDI going to-do list on flushes for PvP.
To-do list on flushes? We've got the sun card, man. He's on 2. Get him. Oh, what?
Also, you can take both there. You can sell the photograph.
You can't. You take both. You have sun card for your 5s and 3s or 3s and 2s flush house. Vagabond goes hack. Still has big blind. Oh, so Vaga is going to be a solid 40-50 bucks ahead as well.
Yeah, these gold seals and just the life loss money paying off.
Yeah, it's been the gold seals and that IDI, he just refused to open a standard pack early, and this Vaga is or this Vagabond guy is what I meant to say. I mean, it's gonna get scarier and scarier. Let's see.
Does Vagabond have the flush 5? I think he only has 4. It also...
I didn't see, he opened his deck. Damn. Need to sit closer to my PC.
Gotta lean in. Yeah, there's no more King of Hearts. We do have a lot of kings in the deck. So that sun can get flush 5 online, but we're in the hack now, so we're gonna be flush housing.
Yeah, especially, you know, down 4-2. If you're up 4-2, the sun card goes on some kings, you can say, well, you know, maybe I'll just rather get the sun value and, you know, contest the PvP rather than be so Oh my god, that bloodstone almost killed Vaga in that big blind.
Yeah,
he got a solid 1
definitely
from 5 and got it by 1,000. Holy.
Glad you copied Acrobat there for sure. IDI was looking at the holographic jack in their deck. That was their decision to go for the face cards, but the flush house base malt is just not going to matter as much as a hack can. And it is good news for Vagabond as long as this sock doesn't show up.
This Vagabond guy just opened that standard pack and saw holy high card pivot. This Vagabond guy with hack opened that standard pack, saw gold seal 3 and wild 3 and went for the wild. That's what being up lives does, is it makes your opponent have to make those decisions, man. Oh, we're doing it!
Timer on 5. We're doing it. 3, 2. I mean, if there was something in that roll, Vagabond is so screwed there, but goes for the high card. Didn't even see the sun. I think you see that sun, you're fine staying on retriggers, but we've got a lot of kings. Triple Baron. What a pivot.
High card pivot. Here we go. The flowchart has never failed anybody.
Yeah. The Hierophant upstairs does help his chances in this PvP. I really don't know who's taking it here. Not copying Baron isn't going to help your chances, but...
We're just thinking about it, you know. Okay, hold on. We're doing a little bit better. Got the raised fist copy at least. Part of the good news about this high card is that Vaga is going to get turn order so easily, and then he can, you know, decide afterwards how he wants to play it.
I mean, I'm looking at these numbers. They're not too big here.
I know, this IDI fella. I mean, if he still had the hack, I wouldn't hate, you know, trying to go for this, but where'd my hack go? I want him back.
Also, a lot of kings in the bottom of the deck for Vagabond.
Yeah, that's a rough draw.
5 kings in the bottom 12 cards feels bad, considering keeping the pair to get max value from this tarot, but 357,000 is a lot. Red Seal 9 with the bonus. Triple copy, only 7x on Baron. That's
rough.
And it's... No, you gotta keep the 9 and you play the 4. The raised fist value. It's just so much more.
It's so much more. Oh,
No
Vaga does get there. It's the Acrobat.
The high card pivot. That's a very big blind to get. High card taking longer to get online. Having more time is so important there.
Is
Bloodstone
that-
comes back.
Bloodstone comes back? Okay, sure.
That showman that they passed earlier pays off.
Oh, that ante 2 showman. I saw Melon mention it in chat as well. Would have been lovely. Now that is a huge PvP win. That went from being completely dead in the water to instantly the heavy favorite in this match. High card level and that life, so that you have another ante to build into this. Wow.
Yeah, we're getting the strength up on the 10. We're going to try to get that up.
Oh no!
Dice.
Bloodstone click roll dice.
I mean, it's... Oh, DNA that shows up. Sun Dice for IDI. They took the Baron out of speculation. The Dice is gonna squander that. I mean, it's akin to...
DNA, Vaga. We need DNA.
Oh, no. Oh, no. This Acrobat. Whoa.
Oh no, we
I
needed
mean,
that DNA.
Look,
We don't have
Vagabond
kings
can...
to support this.
Vagabond can almost consistently draw a full king hand. I don't think it's that crazy of a take. It is just a loss of hand size as well, too. Because triple brainstorm, you can get extra hand size from that. So I think it is a misplay, but on 2 lives as well, I'm curious the thought process behind that.
Even just the DNA, it's more scoring than Acrobat. Acrobat's a 3x. We're always copying Baron. And so just the 2 extra hand size from DNA is a like 9x. It's the whatever number it is when you have your ancient Joker getting
seltzer.
boxed.
Photographs 2x. I mean, seltzer's enough to win 2 PvPs. There's the DNA from the... We have a red seal. I mean, I think the DNA's... Well, your opponent's on 2. Do you go DNA? We have a lucky heart red seal. So it's going to be as strong, but less strong in this PvP. I think you go DNA. It's just more money as well. You have another blind? Oh, yeah.
We do end up going DNA.
Bottom decking could be very crucial here. Just finds it.
I can't imagine Vega feels good about seeing that seltzer.
I mean, Vega.
You get the red seals, though.
Just needs the mime. It's really how it is.
It's mime or dead at this point. And I'll be honest with you, it's not looking great. That was such a poor sequence of events that just came around to, oh my god, not looking good for the guy, I'll tell you
I mean, I'll tell you what it reminds me of. It reminds me of Vagabond's last match. Their opponent rolled into a Bloodstone and right into the dice.
Yeah, you know. I feel bad for that guy.
Yeah.
You know, had all these red sealed glass cards, saw the dice, thought, no, the dice is just gonna break my glass, and then clicked reroll, and Bloodstone was right there. You know, that's so unfortunate for him.
It feels bad to see that for sure. Looking at the Golden Joker over Acrobat after passing DNA. That, I mean, you see the seltzer, you know you need more. Maybe looking at the seltzer?
I mean... I don't know what Vaga's trying to cook up here, man. We're trying to play for all of the outs at one point.
Seltzer for gold seal. That is a lot of econ.
Yeah, that's... I would have liked it more if we had the DNA and we managed to, you know, make a few more. Here comes the Chad. Yeah, there you go. I think that's the right decision. That feels a little bit better.
I don't think so. I think you're not holding this card for long either way, but you're going to be able to farm just as much.
Vaga's still draw a big blind. And Vaga, I mean, a part of the scariness here is that IDI has got these red seal luckies with dice.
Yeah, that's a lot
if
of
Vagabond,
money.
Yeah, if Vagabond doesn't find an econ engine soon, he's going to fall so far behind. He's lucky that he got to this point up a little bit, actually, because it's the only thing that's going to keep him in this. I
mean, plus 20 proc. It's really just Vagabond needs to make as much money as possible and hope Mime is coming.
Yeah, it's mime or bust, I think. Not a pretty spot to be in. I mean, it's so the contrast, the juxtaposition here between how players must feel is crazy. Vagabond is out here fighting for his life, trying to draw 3 at a time to get out of this blind. And IDI just has Bloodstone Dice, 2 Brainstorms. Life is so good on the IDI screen compared to the hell that Vagabond's going through right now.
I mean, high card, it's just not fun for anyone.
I have a flowchart that says differently. Okay, 90 bucks. This will probably be the last shop that Vaga's ahead, so let's see.
There's the 50th Showman. Another Pluto. I mean, the Showman angle is so terrible with 2 Brainstorms. You really just, both players needing those re-triggers. There's a photograph, another Pluto.
Oh, Pluto is big.
Just nothing.
Yeah, wow. That could be the death of Vagabond right there. Not seeing a single thing in those rolls. We do get a strength card for our red seal, but man, we gotta get there. We gotta get there fast.
IDI has a flush 5 already. Just 2 rounds with DNA. So strong with these Brainstorms. It really was just one player's on Bloodstone, one player's on Baron. It's whatever uncommon shows up first, and it happened to be Dice.
Yeah, it was Dice in spectacular fashion. And I mean, now we are... You know, I think Vagabond has chances next PvP with DNA. Because, I mean, hopefully our red seal gets up there. It's so gross, though, because you want to contest this PvP, and, I mean, you can't do that and dig for the red seal at the same time.
Yeah, Vagabond gonna be playing for econ and value, and I think that hand is easily gonna tell them they made the right call.
Yeah, now Vaga just gets to full discard, find his red seal.
Still not there.
He's not finding his red seal. You know, you see the writing on the wall sometimes. $20 is nice for the guy, though. Vaga gets to stay ahead of in the shop for one more. For another ante or two, but...
We're making good money.
We're rolling for one thing.
The lucky cards can still miss. That's down to 1 life. I mean, the top end on Baron is higher. With the Mime, we score a whole lot. There's an idol.
Oh, no!
Oh. That, with a DNA and a bunch of red seal 10s, I think the dice goes. Or, no, you gotta do dice, right?
It's not a pretty spot. Up 3-1. I think you're allowed to sell DNA. You've now seen that your opponent isn't on Bloodstone Dice. So if you sell DNA, you need your idol to hit once in... I mean, how many blinds do we have, right? 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6. So we have 8 blinds for idol to hit one time.
I mean, there's also a high chance
IDI
of
is
Dusk or
spoiled for
something.
choice, really. He does not have a bad decision there, really.
Vagabond taking the idol is down. Red seal deck fixing. Honestly, this idol is just bait. Bean. Okay, sell the idol right now.
Sell the idol. I've seen a better Joker. It better forces the high card pivot. Oh god, yeah. I mean, he's rolling for one thing. Now, I mean, IDI sells dice. Vaga's got more gold seals. So Vaga is gonna stay just a little ahead in the shop. Just enough to give us all hope.
Vagabond needs if you go this idol, you can find a sock. We have triple copy on idol. It counters those red seals. IDI... gonna take a photograph when we have red seal 10s. Okay, they almost like frame one did it, but thought for just a second.
Further than I thought. There's the bean for IDI. Vega still has big blind. So players are the same shop. Vega's up about 60-80 bucks. Here we go. Find this mime. Let's go.
We don't take the bean, by the way. Throwing.
Throwing, yeah, obvious. Amateur.
Clear bean angle. Honestly, we have a lot of kings. The bean just wins this next PvP if idol misses. Like, easily.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the beauty is that IDI selling this dice is really like selling 3 Bloodstones. And so, I mean, if we get a complete idle whiff, a 4 of clubs or something, I mean, Vagabond gets chances to contest, which is, I mean, if you're IDI, that's the last thing you want to give Vagabond.
Vagabond needed to take the bean, man.
Well, he needs to find his gold seals. Every gold seal he doesn't find is another, what, $12 less that he has to roll for mime? And I mean, Vega's a smart enough player to know when he is in a
There's the sock. So the idol could be better for Vagabond here. A strength for IDI, though, so they're going to be able to make that pivot. Oh, wait, they don't even take the face guard, or the sock, man.
No, we're playing 10s. This is the 10 seed. Walkie-talkie inbound, we're cooking.
Okay, well that evens out the red seals. We're going to have the sock instead of DNA if this is what Vagabond does. It's a 2 of diamonds miss for idol as well.
I know, complete whiff, not even close. Which means Vagabond does get a chance to contest here. And I mean, again, if you're IDI, that's the last thing you want to give this guy, is a chance to contest. You know he's on a different line, one mime, and here we go. Sock for Vaga. Idol on King of Clubs for Vaga. Holy B-side! Turn the track around, man! Here we go!
Flip-flop. We go out of Bloodstone into high card, and are we pivoting into the idol? Another blind for Vagabond. We have 100 seconds on timer, and $100 or $50 to spend. There's another King of Hearts. Damn, it was just hack Bloodstone.
Look, I'm just saying. If we find a moon card, uncomfortable situation, uncomfortable conversation we are going to be having. Because Vagabond just needs, I mean, if he wins one, our chances are
we selling the Chad or the Baron? Looking at the Baron. The problem is, how do you make it out of this blind without Baron? 54,000. You need a moon card, really.
Yeah, moon. I mean, and if we find moon, we're skipping, so.
$49.
Photo's
a way to make it out. I mean, you just sell the Chad, right? Doesn't. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, that. There's the King of Clubs, though. We find the King of Clubs. We have 40 seconds on timer, though.
Oh my god, if this timer kills him, man.
Also, the amount of times Vagabond has drawn queens and not used his strength is just rage baiting me. Maybe he's only looking for those King of Hearts or Queen of Hearts.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to get out. Let's get going.
I think it's timer death.
It's looking like timer death. Copy
4x,
go.
8x. Is this even enough? We don't even have
time to roll.
Is this okay? It's definitely enough. Yeah, 9, 8. Wait, can we? We're just running to the PvP and I missed though. We have strength, probably some King of Diamonds. Click the button. The desync doesn't kill. Timer on 0. No shop value. We have 1 king. We get the Ace of Diamonds.
I mean, how much does the Ace of Diamonds matter?
Yeah,
the Bloodstone. We've got
the Bloodstone
red seals.
Probably a bit too
Look
much.
at this. This is the warm-up hand. Oh god.
Oh, we did pivot to Jacks though, and passed on the sock, which is crazy. But we'll be ready for it in the future, I guess.
Oh, I hate to break it to you.
I guess there is no future.
The future is now. IDI, I mean, that was an ugly, ugly scene where just you don't know what to do. And, I mean, Bloodstone sell, Vega goes for the Baron to stay alive in a PvP. Doesn't even get to stay alive. Like, oh.
It is
just
brutal.
Ugly,
just
ugly spot.
snip, snap, Baron Mime, Sock, Bloodstone, Idol. It's every single path in this seed, and Vagabond couldn't stick to one. IDI just going full retriggers and it works out.
Yeah, you take the Bloodstone, you take the Red Seal. It doesn't matter that it's 10s, who cares? Make a bunch of the Red Seal and play a bunch of the Red Seal, and sure enough, it gets you there.
A 4x Idol feels bad.
Or
Plus 20 hit, hold.
Pain.
rough.
Yeah. Now, I hate to be the guy that goes back to a very early game mistake and says, well, that definitely was the reason. If Vagabond had the 2x in that one PvP, he gets there, and he gets to play this up one more life, and he gets to hold that Baron for one more life, has a whole another ante to strength red seals as well. It just goes to show people you underrate these early PvPs, and as a result, you have no time to do anything. And I mean, no time in this game is death.
Yeah, you just run out of room at a certain point. I mean, what are you talking about with the 2x in the one PvP?
The polychrome on the brainstorms.
Oh yeah, that I mean that was most of the game. That was like 2 PvPs from that.
Yeah, it was. We saw 2 PvPs from that, and we were seeing ghosts with the familiar, and it goes to show how valuable it is to be able to know what you're down, because knowing what you're down, you know that you see that familiar, and maybe it's a different story is all I'm trying to say.
If there's glass in the familiar, we saw a lot of deaths. We saw the DNA. We saw the sock. I mean, there was a line that the familiar just pays off and does win the game. Maybe less so. No, it just is a good card to find. Less so with Triple Idol, but I think, what was the choice? It was Hex for a 2.25x, which with nothing before a PvP, it's a tough choice to make. I think the Hex is definitely more consistent, but the gamble for the glass is a potential line, of course.
Yeah, people are so scared to lose to the thing that kills you instantly when an even scarier thought is the thing that kills you slowly. Damn, that was kind of deep for fucking the Balatro stream.
Yeah. Thank you for the raid, Vagabond. It was well played. I think that was a good match. That first game, the bottom decks with the purples, just so punishing. And then this game too, being just behind in scoring in some blinds where it really mattered. As well as just that dice showing up being the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, that dice, I mean, something poetic about the dice being the nail that Vaga drives into some other unfortunate guy's coffin, and also the nail that gets driven into his.
A little bit of karma there. And IDI is going to be moving on to top 8. We're closing out this tournament soon.
Yeah, I know, top 8, craziness. And what did we say? Hey, IDI, I mean, he does it again, getting one round further in a tournament where you didn't expect to see him that far. But yeah, well played. That game 1 was beautiful.
I mean, IDI hasn't dropped a game. They've been playing well.
Yeah. Well, it was a great set to watch. Bean, thanks for having me in the commentary booth.
Appreciate you joining me. It was fun. You know what? The one thing, I'm sad to see Vagabond get knocked out, but I'm glad I get to have him in the booth more now.
Yeah, he's a great guy to have up here as well. The fund for the new PC is gonna be hurting for Vaga as well.
We'll have to figure something out.
Unaware, Vaga was playing on the roommate's trackpad up until earlier today on the laptop because he didn't have his PC. Oh, man. Anyways, I'll see you around, Abian.
All right, see ya.
Peace, bye.
All right, Vagabond. I just got one thing to say. I just got... Don't pass bean ever again. You need to take the bean. You're going high card. Take the bean. You got punished. Bean is just better. It's a good joker. You never learn, and you deserve this loss. You never learn, and you deserve this loss. You never. That's all I had to say. GG's though. Well played. Well played for sure. Even with Bean, but if you find the Bean could have won you that PvP with the amount of kings you had, and then you just simply roll into Mime and you're chilling. The Bean was great. It gives you more time. Also, what did you like pass? You had idle. You had to drop the idle because you know your opponent's already crazy into retriggers. You kept idle over bean. But I guess that no, you committed too hard to high card. I think you had to stick to it and you take the bean. I'm kind of just justifying the bean. Like obviously it's understandable to pass it there, but I think the bean was just your only bet from the caster POV. Oh yeah, also acro over DNA was a small thing, but you can't play perfectly every time. Staying live for Max Wound Not? Isn't that in like so long? That's in 6 or 7 hours from now. I think Edgy said they were going to cast that. Only thing that lets you beat Bloodstone, but you know your opponent's going retriggers. They just like I have the bird's eye view, so it's easier for me to say these things. I understand, like, yeah, you see your big numbers from your opponent, you obviously just want to go idle, but you're down lives on idle. I think you just gotta commit to high card. I don't know. It's not a solved game. It is not a solved game. What next? Oh, we've only been live for an hour and a half. Vagabond, you couldn't have just stalled a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just take one more PvP. Just so I can up those stream hours. But I think I am ending, chat. I'm not feeling the greatest. So we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna raid Blue SR. Tournament tomorrow is probably what I'm streaming. The weekly. It's challenges, so it should be fun. Thanks for playing, Vagabond. It was a good match to watch. Sad to see you leave the tournament. Okay, we're not rating Blue SR. He is ending stream when I tuned in. We are rating... Ooh. See you tomorrow, YouTube stream. Go watch my latest video. Please, 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 please.